Why, hello everyone. How is everybody doing? Let me go ahead and pull this up into full screen. There we go. Now I can see myself plainly. But yeah, I'm doing better. Like I said Sunday, I got sick over the weekend, and I ended up taking a few days off from work because I was still feeling a little bit feverish. But now I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good, and my congestion's almost completely left my head now. So I think I'll be good for tomorrow. And gonna go ahead and share the stream to the Discord. Need to figure out how to set up like a Discord command. Okay, let me go ahead and go in here. No, I don't want to clip that. Share to. I wish I could pin, like literally pin up in Discord. Like specific things that I just want to stay there in my quick. Like a quick select. It'd probably be a way to do it. But anyway, so I just sent that out to my Discord. No, clicked the wrong thing. Where are you, Discord? There you are. Alright. Everything is working properly. So now it's time for us to continue the story. Since I finished Castlevania 3 Leather Whip only, I've been thinking on what to do next, and something just popped in there. Something pretty cool, honestly. Turn that down just a little bit. Not up. Damn. There we go. That's a little bit better. But, we could try to do Metroid Dread on the Dread difficulty. That's something that kind of popped in there I could try. Wait, I just about know this rat over here has something for me. Bop. I need to heal up a little bit. Go ahead and block for a second. Ooh, that did a chunky amount of damage. I'll go ahead and focus on this guy first. Take out the mushroom. Bop. Bop. Harpoon! Oh yeah, I forgot. We just put the lance on him, and so his attack is out of this world now. I'll go ahead and block with her. Block with him. To do 10? Yes. It halves the damage. I think I'll just go ahead and defend with everybody for a little bit. 5. Yep. You know, I get that without a little bit of randomness, it can go stale, but there's something kind of satisfying with knowing exactly what damage it's going to do. You know, because I don't think the damage is ever randomized in this one. It's like the only difference is like how many additions you do and what type of attack that they do. I'll go ahead and defend one more time with him. Go ahead and start attacking. Bop. And attack with dart. Bye. I guess I can randomly counterattack like that guy just tried to. All I gotta do is keep on going with the addition by pushing circle, and you go right through it. Turn this up just a little bit. There we go. Whenever it's up, like my little webcam, I'm not exactly sure how it works, but it's like if I put my hand in front of it and let off, it'll brighten just a little bit. Okay, apparently that doesn't have anything for me. That mouse is just there for, I guess, cinematic purposes. Guess I'll get up on this. Is that a fish? I want to move down. I want to get that box up there. It may perchance be something I can't even really use, but if we can't use it, we can sell it. Like I said, we're going to try to beat this without using items. And that is basically going to be throwable items. Like I can still equip like armor and accessories and weapons. That's not really an item, that's equipment. It's just like the items themselves, like the throwable items, the healing potions, the magic items. They are so busted in this game that it's just like, it would seem like a neat challenge just to try to beat it without using them. Volcano! Flat. You know, those wings are awfully small for as big as those things are. It's like a bumblebee or something. Volcano! Levitts coming in with a boop. Stop. All right, go ahead and get that EXP. Dart is like right there, right there. He's right there. He's just about to level up. But I need to check some stuff. What's my additions looking like? Okay, so I've got to the next level of that addition. That's nice. I've got roughly 26 more harpoons to go. 24, 25, something like that. And then, of course, you can't use an addition. And I'm not using Rose right now. Technically, Rose would probably be stronger. But the only thing is that we're not too far off from Shauna getting her white Dragoon spirit. Kind of spoilers there. If you haven't played this yet, pretty much if you get somebody in your party, eventually they're gonna get a Dragoon spirit. Okay. Don't think I got off the boat here. No, I haven't. So go ahead and grab this. Spirit potion, another thing I can't use, but I can sell. Move to the right. What do we have today? What's it gonna be? Merman and 2 shrooms. It usually happens the other way around if you catch my drift. You know, it's usually 2 mushrooms and then you see a merman. Yeah! The Red Ranger! Tyrannosaurus! Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and kill this merman with my overpowered Dragoon armor. I need to get better at hitting the 5th one. I never can hit the 5th one. I don't know why. I had trouble with that even whenever I was younger, too. That did 31 damage. That kind of sucked, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what went wrong with that. It could be that the merman is water, and, oh, what's his face? Dart. Dart is fire. I don't know. I don't think that has anything to do with physical attack. Could be too that Lavitz is doing so much damage with the lance now that it's kind of blinding me to how much of an improvement that Dragoon attack was over Dart's normal. No, unless the merman just has high defense. Bah. Oh shoot, I screwed that up. Still killed it though. All right, Dart is level 8 and he's learned the Burning Rush. Okay. The only thing is that since I'm gonna try to get the Master Edition, it's kind of like even though, oh, eek. What happened to you? You hurt your ankle? Oh yeah, she hurt her ankle. I'm fine, my foot was stuck in the mud, that's all. See? Oh. Oh no. Did you twist your ankle? It's nothing. You can't stand up, can you? Come on, I'll give you a piggyback ride. But it's embarrassing. What are you talking about? I used to give you piggyback rides when you were little. Remember? Like, whenever you were like 5? Uh-huh. Thanks. I'm such trouble, aren't I? I don't think so. I guess I should have stayed in Hoax. Are you serious? No, it's not so. I guess I had a bit of a weak moment. You know what? I have more confidence now. I can fight to help everybody. I'm not a drag on others, but I still can't fight. What? Okay, I'm not a drag on others, but I still cannot fight like Rose. No, but you're gonna learn how to heal, and that's gonna be very helpful. Shauna, you have something only you can do, right? You don't need to pretend to be strong. Besides, you can rely on me more, like in the old days. Dart, is Shanna alright? I'm okay now. All I can say is she's got a wicked recovery time. And if I twist my ankle, it takes me a lot more than like, what, 2 minutes? And Dart's like, I don't care. I'll just keep on walking with her. I never noticed that before, but it didn't go nowhere. Let's go, everybody. How do I get up there? Yeah, we literally went from here and we walked to there, and her ankle was better. I don't know how to get up on that rock. All right, what do we have here? Ooh. A crocodile with razor tails. Man, like you needed to make a crocodile more intimidating.
Yes. Go. Volcano.
Volcano! That didn't do crap. Probably should attack the other one. Oh, help if I didn't screw up the attack. 36. Not bad.
Yes. Go.
Bah.
Volcano.
Probably should defend with her. I mean, that's 7 damage. Skull casting. There we go. Finally did a harpoon. Seemed like I missed those for a minute. Now they leveled up. How do I get up there? I don't know. Might be something to do with the ship that I didn't notice. Might need to go back and get on that boat. It's probably not something like super necessary. What the heck? Do we have a reason to go into here yet? I think I might be off track. Okay, we got cutscene. Is that an eruption of the volcano? No, it's not. It's the Firebird. It's what's that? It's a Moltres. That is Firebird. It's bad timing showing up now. We still have to deal with the dragon. Can we just let it go? It's up to him. Nope. He's like, nah. He saw us run. Okay, now that's gonna throw me off just a little bit because I was expecting to fight the dragon next. But we'll be alright. Seems we lost him. Good, let's move on. Alright. Beer Frost. Alright. Got another battle. Oh yeah. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take out the big salamander.
Yes.
Because I imagine him being a big boy, he does big damage.
Volcano.
Oh yeah, he just used a fire attack on all of us. Ooh. Lavitz took a lot right there. I need to go ahead and finish him. Now I need to defend for a while. Get my people healed up a little bit. The defending is coming in hot now. Huh. I didn't actually mean that pun. It fits though. We're in a volcano and the defending is hot. But no. If it wasn't for being able to heal with defending, I don't think this would be possible. It's not much, but it's enough to keep everybody alive. Arg. All right, there's Shauna back up to full. Arg. Dart up to full. Let's go ahead and get Labbits up, and then we'll go on. Yeah, I don't technically guess he has to be up to full, but I just like him to be. That's close enough. We're 2 HP away. That ought to be good enough. Okay. Go ahead and bop. 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 Yeah, that's what we do. We attack a fire spirit with a move called Volcano. Yeah. That's a good idea there. I mean, it worked. Spirit Cloak. Okay, now what is that? That sounds like that might be good. I have no idea what that does, though. Because equipment will probably be key to this. Spirit Cloak increases escape rate from magical attack by 20 points. Oh. Oh, okay. Now, you're still low as all get out. But this will actually give you a chance of not getting hit by magic. What does Labbits have on him? Poison guard. Ah, yes, I had all that stuff on there because I thought we was getting ready to do that. I can either do his defense. But he's got decent defense already. I'll go ahead and put the Spirit Cloak on him. And I'll put the Night Shield on her for right now. And Night Shield on you. Increase their defense a little bit. Alright, I'm gonna go this way. Hopefully it leads around to that box. Ooh, even better. Save point. Go ahead and save the game. All right. Oh. Can't go that route. What's over here? Fire is over here. Okay. Okay. What's happening? Oh yeah, that's right. We're about to fight, yeah. What is this feeling? It's calling me. Shauna, where are you going? I'm going this way. It won't let me. We did save, so we should be good there. Well, we got this big old dude. You were being called by this? I don't know. When I came here, I didn't hear the voice anymore. Is that alive? Looks like a stone statue. Don't go near it. I feel something's wrong. Listen to Shauna. This Barrage is still alive. Barrage? You don't know about it? Okay, I'll explain it to you. You know about the Dragon campaign, right? The Winglings were outnumbered, so they used this creature called Barrage as their trump card in the war. Just as humans used dragons, Winglies used Barrage. I thought the Dragon campaign was over 11,000 years ago. How can this still be alive? Oh shoot, look at that animation on them fingers. I would say it's due to a hatred of humans or a vendetta against us Dragoons. We gotta settle this. Or let's run. I don't think we can run. Actually, I never tried. I would assume, which I think this one actually has the commands locked if you can't do it. So we'll be able to see if we can't run. Nah, we can't run. Dart, you're crazy. Okay. I think the arm... The arm does a big attack, I think. So I'm gonna go ahead and stab that. 38. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use my Dragoon form. I need to set that to short animation too. Super Sentai. Okay, oh, that's almost dead. I'll go for the head then. I missed it. Badly, I missed it. I was trying to adjust my timing because I've been sucking on that fifth one. But thinking too hard on that, getting that fifth hit in, messed me up. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can go ahead and finish off his arm. I don't think that did it. Oh, it did. Okay, well that's good. Okay. We'll go ahead and attack the head now. I think the head just does like some type of special attack, but I don't know if they can reach the head from the ground. Well, apparently they can.
Yes. Go.
Stop.
Volcano.
Yep. What are you about to do? That don't look good. 57? Oh, good God. I mean, he's still in the clear, don't get me wrong, but that's still a big chunk of damage. You don't want to take that very often. That's like, what? 50 out of 240? Still, that's a lot of damage compared to what we've been taking.
Volcano.
Want to make sure I take that thing out. It's already in the yellow. It shouldn't take too much more.
Harpoon.
Okay, his arm's back. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, no. Is he like down? No. He was asleep. Well, you done messed up. You won't get back up. Okay, need to take out that head. I think it's the one that's doing magic. Man, that sucks. I'm not doing near as much damage now. Oh, shoot. This is going to do bukus, I think, because I think fear makes you take more damage, too. Oh, good God. Okay. Gotta roll with it.
Volcano.
At least it smacked him. Dang it! Who are you about to shoot? Okay, Dark can take it. But not by much. Okay. I need to guard. Still did 38. Oh no. Okay, she's got a lot of health though. Oh, here it comes. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and go for it. We can stop that head from doing the big attack. That'll save us some time. Oh! That was the end of the fight. Oh. Okay. I thought the head was doing like all them magic attacks and stuff. I didn't know the head was what you're supposed to go for. It's dangerous here. Let's go back. Come on, Shauna. Are you all right? She's like, I don't give a crap about you. Rose, run. She's like, yeah. All right, Terminator. Are you gonna do like a as you're sinking down? All right, well, we pulled through. Just barely. Is there anything else over here? No, it doesn't look like it. Just checking. It looked like it'd be a good spot for something hidden. Okay. So Shanna hears that voice and goes over there just to make you go over there to start with. Because... Hey, is anybody there? Did you hear something? Hey, help! Look over there! It's a man! A man? Help me! My foot slipped and I fell. We got you. That is one lucky dude, is all I can say. Could you imagine getting caught by your coat over a volcano? Whew, thanks, really. I didn't think I'd make it. It was really tough. Good. Yeah, thanks. I can't thank you enough, but please at least take this. Oh, don't. We can't accept such an expensive item. Yes, you have to. You folks saved my life. I'll feel bad if you folks don't take it. Take it. Once it's decided, it's hard to take it back. It's a man thing. Well, thank you. Sapphire pen. I'm Dabas of Lohan. I was told I could find a burning gem around here, so I came and looked what happened to me. By the way, I'm an antique dealer. If you happen to be in Lohan, why don't you drop by? Later. He is funny. All right, let's see what the sapphire pen does. Oh, and they still got fear. Ooh. I said, ooh. I think the only way I can get them healed from that is to actually take them to like a clinic. Well, I wonder what would happen if I put... Well, there's a sapphire pen. When damaged by magic, MP is accumulated. Okay. Well, that's actually kind of handy though, because that could keep the healer supplied with magic without me having to use restorative items on them. Because just put the magic thing on Shauna, and then whenever she can keep on keeping her magic up to heal. That could be really useful. But my question, doubt it will work. But can I put... Is that the panic card? Oh shoot, I don't think I have. I don't have a fear guard. I got a bunch of poison stuff. I was about to say maybe I could put a fear guard on them. But I actually need to bait out an encounter right quick. Because well, I might go ahead and run... Well, I don't know if I want to... Yeah. I'll go ahead and head back to the save point. This is the counter I'll use to heal up right now. I don't know if fear goes away. Please don't take him down. Okay, we should be in the good now. Just defend with everybody, and then whenever Lavitz's turn, or not Lavitz, but Dart's turn comes back up, we'll attack. Try to take out one of these fishies. What? It's a mess. Arg. Oh, come on! How fast are these things? There we go. Took that out pretty easy. Yeah, it's not going to help anything if these guys end up like getting hit like 2 or 3 times before they can, you know, block. Arg. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and heal up now, but then I'm gonna head back to the save point, and then I'm going to go ahead and save, but I'm gonna save on a different slot or different file location, just because I don't know how much of a hindrance this is going to be versus Firebird having the fear. It looks like it would. But, if I save on a different slot, you know, we can try to get by without having that happen. Because honestly, that's the worst thing you could do to us is inflict us with a status element we can't get rid of. Wait, I got an idea. Well, I don't know though. See, I wonder if the enemy, like if one of our guys goes down, I wonder if they'll come back with 1 HP or if you got to use a revive item on them out of battle. If they come back with 1 HP, it might be better just to have these guys KO'd. And then to start from there, just go into a fight and hope they don't get hit first. Start blocking and build their health back up. Arg. Okay. We're getting there. Just noticed Dart doesn't have full MP. But the only thing with that is that I wouldn't want to use fire magic on the Firebird anyway. Like I said earlier, oh yeah, we're gonna fight a flame spirit with a volcano. Perfect idea. What's the what's this? What's the phrase? Oh, come on now. Hit him twice. All right, I'm gonna roll with it. Volcano! Yeah. This room, you can't get encounters unless one of the fish jump into you. So I'm gonna go ahead and go back here. Stay for the moment. And see, that's one good thing too about once everybody gets Dragoon spirits. Because once everybody gets Dragoon spirits, then they can transform to get rid of status elements. Because transforming into a Dragoon will remove all status elements. Okay, there we go. Got through there just fine. Hop over here, go in here. I think Firebird is like right here. Nope. Yo, yeah. Firebird! Shauna, can we go to the exit? No, it's in flames. Guess we gotta fight. Which, if this gives me trouble too, I just thought I can swap out. I can swap Rose out with one of the people that's feared. Probably be best to do Shauna. We go ahead and do this. Okay. I need to turn that to short. Keep on forgetting. Yeah. Like a bee. Uh-oh. That don't look good. Oh, that didn't do hardly anything. There we go. Yeah, that's not that big a deal. It's a little bit extra damage.
Yes. Go. Volcano.
42. As long as it keeps on doing that, I think we'll be golden. I do need to kind of watch out. Shauna's in yellow.
Yes. Go.
Stop.
Volcano.
All right. What are you about to do? Oh. Get the feeling we need to KO these things, but I don't know if we're going to be able to do it in time. Firebird's in blue. What I'm going to start defending. Okay. He's in yellow. I'll go ahead and attack with dart still. 42. Arg.
Yes. Go.
Ah.
Volcano.
Go ahead and attack with him now.
Harpoon.
Uh-oh. Oh, well, wasn't that fortunate? Nice. Wow. Hit the ones that were, hit the only one that wasn't scared. Because the fear, which I think I've already said this, but the fear, it lowers your damage, it lowers your defense, which makes sense. It's like you're so jittery you can't attack or defend yourself as good. Okay, he's in yellow. I'll go ahead and attack.
Yes. Go. Volcano.
Oh, dang. Ah, they got hit that time. Okay, defend. I need to defend with everybody for a little bit. Good, it missed Lavitz. Okay. Okay, I think he's stuck on this attack now. So I need to start attacking with Dart. Okay. Let's go ahead and defend with Shauna. I'll attack with Dart. This isn't even my final form. Yeah. Oh, hello. Lady Turbo, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Oh, shoot. It'll be all good. I missed putting in my addition there, but it'll be all good. Thank you for the follow. All right. And I gotta put some damage in. Go ahead and they go 8 damage. Keep on defending with Lavitz. Please miss everybody. Uh-oh. Nope. All right. I really need to defend with everybody. Try to get my health back. Yes, hit him. Yes, smack him all you want. He's the only one that isn't scared. Trying to get some health back. No, no. Okay, that's better than hitting him for 40. Okay, go ahead and start attacking with Dart now again. Bop. Beat. Boom. Yes. He can take it. He can tank it. Okay. I think I can attack with her now too. 8 damage. Still want to be careful with him. All right. Bop. Please miss everybody. No. Well, at least everybody's still alive. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and block with Shauna. Block with Lavitz. And attack with Dart. That fear condition just rocks them. Oh shoot, he's going to do this. Okay. I'd like to get a defense off with Dart. Okay. Okay, he's back out of the critical. All right. Bend. Attack.
Volcano!
Oh, dang it. Okay. Stay alive, Lavitz. I want you to get levels. If he gets hit by that again, it's over with. Dang it, I should have just attacked. No, wait, no, he's defending. It's half damage. It's half damage. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and hit with dart.
Yes! Go! Volcano!
Please. It's in red. Done a lot of damage to it. Is that it? No. Do I want to just swing on this guy? Discretion's better part of valor. At least I can survive another one of those big attacks if I defend. Watch him have had like 1 HP.
Yes! Go!
Bah.
Volcano!
Got him. Nice. That was rough. I basically just had to defend the whole time, except for a few moves with Lavitz because of that, ooh, red eye stone. It's been a minute, but I think that powers up fire magic. Okay. Huh. It was a hot fight. I guess nobody else had any comment. They're like, wasn't no big deal. Lavitz survived with 16 hit points. Okay. Just checking out my stuff. What level is she? She's an 8. I might swap out Lavitz with Rose for right now. Just till we can get everybody healed up. Okay. Item. I can't use the item. What was I going to try to do? Oh yeah, I was going to check out her equipment. Reduces damage from fire-based attack by half. Okay, that's what the red eye does. Okay. Now, what I'll do is I'll take a night shield. Oh, I don't have 3 night shields. I didn't know that. Well, I want to give her more than a bracelet. I'll give her a power wrist. All right, get over it. Okay, there we go. Now, how did this guy get ahead of us while we were fighting the Firebird? Oh, brother, you folks are still here. My folks, you look pretty tired. Want to buy something? I probably already told you, but I'm a trader. I just want to see what he's got. Probably doesn't have anything I can use. But he did give me a sapphire pen. Nope. Doesn't have anything I can use. But I can sell him all this stuff that I can't use. There we go. Made us another like 200-300 gold there. We're gonna go back to Lohan soon. If you want to buy something, now is your chance. Spoken like a true salesman. Please let there be a town. Wait, there isn't a town. But I'm fairly certain there's some of them, oh, what are they called? Rock fireflies or something like that heal us before we go and fight the dragon. Okay, I need to defend up again. I don't guess I have to defend with her, but might as well for right now. All right, slowly but surely, we're getting our health back. See, that'll be one good thing about that sapphire pen. If we can keep our magic charged by getting hit with magic attacks and have her on heal duty, or Shauna on heal duty, that'll cut out on a lot of this defense grinding that we're doing. All right, we are still getting there. That ought to be close enough for dart. Oh, that's wrong thing there. We can't go in that menu. Dang it. Okay, there we go. Yeah, let's go ahead and finish this. Bop. 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 And oop. Nest of Dragon. It is kind of funny how you can misremember things sometimes. Because I thought that you fought the dragon first and then you went and fought Firebird, but it was the other way around. Guys, don't you feel something? This forest is contaminated by the dragon's poison. I see. That's why the Sandoras don't have a defense in this forest. A normal person cannot be exposed to this poison for a long time. It's a natural defense. Oh my. What's wrong? I felt a little bit dizzy, that's all. I guess it is hard for a woman. Well, isn't there another woman standing right behind you? Oh, I'm a woman too, just so you know. You're special. Lavitz, I love you, but you're kind of hopeless sometimes. Special, huh? Fine, I don't capitalize on a woman's frailty anyway. That's right. You live how you want to live. I don't mean to do... Oh no. I'm okay, see? Rose is fine too. But, I'm sorry, I need to go rest a little. And she just runs off. Big old mystery plant in the background. Are you all right? Uh-huh. Don't worry, I don't feel sick anymore. Besides, I think I got used to the air in this place. Ben, can you go with us? Sure. If I fall down here, there would be no meaning to me coming with you. Indeed, we can say the war is in our hands because the Kaisers can't make a move. Because the Kaisers? I thought Kaiser was the name of the general. Or the commander, captain, whatever. Shauna, please don't leave us like that. We don't know what awaits us. Sorry. Now let's move on. They are playing brother and sister. Yep, they're always like that. Okay, can I jump across there? No. I think I can jump across here though. Nope. Guess not. Was it an armadillo? Lizard man? Lizard man. Bop!
Whip smack.
Whip smack. Ah. I'll hold on to my Dragoon for now.
Yes. Go. Volcano.
Double slash. All right.
Whip smack.
Yes. Go.
Bop.
Volcano.
All right. I don't think I can hop across this. Ah, this is where I hop across. Can I run down here and get whatever the heck this thing is? If it's something I can equip, I can use it. If it's a consumable item, I'll have to just sell it. I believe that weird thing on the left is a mandrake. It's been a minute, but let me see. Yes, I remembered. Okay. I think that thing can poison, so I'm going to go ahead and take that out first.
Yes. Go.
Bop.
Volcano.
69? That's a bunch. Bunch of damage for Dart to be doing.
Whip smack.
Must have had like a level up on his addition or something recently.
Whip smack.
Okay.
Yes. Go.
Bop.
Volcano.
Let me check out the addition menu. See how my additions are coming. Okay. No? He didn't recently get to level 3. He's been there for 7 editions so far. Okay. Chainmail, okay. Something we can use. Okay. Scale armor, they both have scale armor. He's got higher natural defense, so... Yes. If I'm gonna do that... Might go ahead and put Poison Guard on him ahead of time. And then give him the Night Shield. Because I am going to use him right after I use the Rock Fireflies to heal him back up. I'm fairly certain the Rock Fireflies will take off fear. If they don't, well, that just sucks. We'll have to see.
Whip smack.
54. Okay, they just have low defense is what it is.
Yes. Go. Volcano.
Ooh, that did a lot of damage.
Whip smack.
Yes. Go.
Ah, I messed up my addition. Counter threw me off a little bit. Sun Rhapsody. Oh, his Dragoon leveled up. Okay. He learned explosion magic. At first I was like, I'm nowhere near a level up. How did he level up? But that does show me another thing. You see, you level up your Dragoon by getting spirit points. And the spirit points is like whenever you attack, it'll give you so many spirit points based on the addition you do and how high the addition's level is. And so you level up by getting more spirit points. Your spirit points also fills your gauge that lets you transform into a Dragoon. So basically what that proves to me is that you don't have to actually fill the gauge to get experience for your Dragoon. All you got to do is get spirit points. It doesn't matter if you're funneling all those spirit points into a gauge that's already full. You're still getting the spirit experience for it. So that's nice to know. Wow! Oh shoot, it's not fireflies, it's water that's down here. Yes, I think I'm fine. Where are we? In the nest of the dragon. Well, at least we don't need to look for Firebrand anymore. What confidence you have? Is that because you are a Dragoon? I guess. Guys, look at this. There's still pure water left in this forest. At least the entire forest isn't spoiled. So yeah, there just happens to be pure water right smack dab in the nest of the poison dragon. And everywhere else is poisoned. Let's go. If we defeat the monster, the forest will be saved. Please get rid of fear. Okay, good. We're back to good now. All right. So now let's replace Rose with Labbit. He's back up to almost 300 HP. That's marvelous. And now, well, I'm gonna wait till we get right up in there. But I want to swap everybody to Poison Guard. Okay, yeah, this is where I need to go. What do we find down here? Same thing we fought up top. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and attack Lizard Man, just because. I think Labbits is gonna end up doing so much damage he might one-shot the Mandrake. Might give him just a little bit of help. Oh yeah. Ooh.
Yes. Go.
Bah. All right, let's go on through here. Get this chest. Can't really use that. Get unstuck, please. See where this goes. Yeah. Climb this, whatever this is up here. What's going on? Just smack that mushroom and it whittles away. When it is, I got it. When it is touched, it reacts with that. Okay. So when you touch the mushroom, it shrivels away. Okay, that's different. Bravery amulet. I think that actually sounds like it would prevent fear. Yes. Okay. So now we got one if we need one. As far as that goes, as far as what does what, the only way I'm going to be able to get that down is I'm just going to have to try fighting the bosses and figuring it out as we go. Because, let me adjust myself a little bit. Because, I remember the bosses and I remember some of their element stuff, but I don't really remember much on their status effects because I always just spammed mind purifiers at it. I'll run fast.
Yes. Go. Volcano.
I'm gonna see if Labbits can't one-shot a Mandrake by itself. No, not quite. Run away. Well, it makes sense. He has a run fast. Oh. Why would a Mandrake cast an ice spell? Weird. So he does need a little bit of help from Shauna. Okay. Hold on a second. Oh. Got that mixed up. I'm like, hey, I went everywhere I can go, but I forgot to go up that vine on the far end. Went up everywhere but that. Okay, go over here. Another battle. Ooh, vicious headbutt. Okay. Bop. Bop. That's the thing, she doesn't do much, but hey, it helped out there.
Yes. Go.
Ah.
Volcano.
Slime. Ugh. Harpoon. Oh, Rose leveled up. Okay. Well, while I'm thinking about it, I need to go down here and just set that to short. What is note? Off, half, stay. I think that's like memory cursor. I'll stick with what it's on there, but I need to do the short animation on the morphs. I don't want to watch them transform 50 times a night. Not their full length, anyway. Okay. Touch this in. Spirit potion. Grab this. Body purifier. Again, not going to be able to use that on this no item challenge, but we can still sell it. Run back here. Oh. Kind of made a loud sound putting my remote down. Reminds me of my sister's Furby we had growing up. Whoa, loud sound. But anyway, go ahead, boom. Bah. Got a new enemy here. That did next to nothing, and I'm glad for it. 6 damage, wonderful. I'm wondering, what do you have to make up for how puny that was? Unless it's literally numbers. Tricky bat.
Yes. Go. Volcano.
Oh yeah, I made the right decision there. Okay, and now Labbits attacks the Mandrake. Go ahead and defend. And attack. Ba. 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 Wonder how long it would take to like grind to level 100 before you got off the first disc. Oh, oh, I went to the wrong area. Or did I? No. Yeah. There we go. Might as well heal since we're right here. And run up. Go to the save point. I want to check on Lavitz's additions right quick. Okay, he still has some work on his harpoon there to do, so I'm gonna let him keep on working on that. I'm gonna go ahead and change out all their stuff to poison protection. I don't know if it's strictly necessary though, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it because this is a poison themed dragon. Get off of there. Okay, man-eating bud. You're new.
Yes. Go.
That thing paused after that first hit. It's almost like the flower went. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. He didn't just hit me. No, you didn't. Oh. Oh. That don't look good. Didn't do too much though. Yeah, there we go. Without having an easy way to heal, every time I take significant damage, it's just like, oh, whoa, what are you doing? What you doing to me? Who is this? Is that you, Levitz? It's so ironic to find you venturing here. You are Graham. Do you know him? I will never forget him. He used to be the head of the Second Knighthood of Basil, Graham. The man who used to be my father's best man. You know, this would be more impactful if we had like a little bit of a hint that this guy existed. Welcome, Lavitz. You have become a knight, fulfilling the wishes of your late father, Servy. Don't you ever mention my father's name. Are you still carrying that grudge after more than a dozen years from my betrayal of your father? That's not all. You betrayed King Albert. You betrayed every single person I know. Is that the wrath of a patriotic knight or of a man full of vengeance? And the battle bro himself says both. Graham, I now get to avenge my father who trusted you and died in vain. My name is I can't remember the guy's name from the movie, but you killed my father. Prepare to die. Give revenge, huh? Try. See if you can truly best me in my newly obtained power. Merge the power of the dragon. You are a Dragoon? It shouldn't be a surprise. Only the Dragoons can manipulate dragons. Behind the dragon, there should be... This is the power I obtained. Obtaining that power is not an easy matter. Where did you get the Dragoon spirit? I'm amazed there's someone in Basel who knows about this. Fine. You too will know before you die. His Majesty Dole got all his power and intelligence from Emperor Diaz. Is this some kind of dream? Emperor Diaz died 11,000 years ago with the name of the Holy Imperial Gloriano. If this is a dream, how can you explain what you are about to see? Come, I give you a chance to avenge your father if you have the courage to fight against the legendary Dragoon. Oh yeah. Epic battle music. Alright. I think I need to focus on Graham first. I think he's got magic stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna focus on Graham. Hitting the air under his feet. At least he takes damage. Gonna go ahead. Did I save the Dragoon? Nah, there's two of them. Might as well go full force. Take out at least one of them and then we can focus on the other. Oh. 25% strength to all, though. I'm more of a take out one of them. That way we don't have to deal with him hitting us type of thought process here. I'm going to go ahead and go with the explosion. Or not explosion, flame shot. Shot! $56. Wow, that didn't do that much. I figured it'd be like, you know, like an Ivysaur. He's green, so he'd take more damage from fire. Yep, and that's why I want to take him out first. He got magic. Please stop. Please stop. Okay, that didn't do that much. Need to defend with Shauna. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What move is that? Ooh. 132. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's go ahead and flame shot this guy again. Seems like the dragon is slow too. But like the biggest threat is the Dragoon. Take him out, the dragon should be easy. No. Guard. There you go. 20 damage, yeah. Go ahead and attack with dart. Bah. Bop. Bop. Bop.
Volcano!
He hit that air underneath his feet so bad that it intimidated him. But she blocked it for 22. Somehow. That was kind of disgusting, I'm not gonna lie. Well, I think she's down. No, she survived it by 8. Okay, he's in yellow.
Yes!
Ah, dang it, I messed up my addition. Okay, she's getting there. Yeah, attack him.
Yes! Go!
Bop.
Volcano!
34. But we got poison guard. We don't have to worry about any poison, at least. Okay, what are you trying to do? Casting a spell on whom? I think that's gonna KO him. No, wait, no, it only done like 50. That's right. I think he done his little crucifix attack that done more. And I blocked it, so it done less.
Yes! Go! Volcano!
Okay, so far so good. Oh, he's doing a big one. Okay, we're good. Okay, he's in red now.
Yes! Go! Volcano!
Okay. Only 11. Thank you for hitting him. Oh, come on. That guy's so quick. Using the big one again. Okay.
Yes! Go! Volcano!
Ugh. Got a deep gash. All right, nice. Is that fear? Oh no, he hit Dart with fear. I wasn't expecting a fear. But I know what to do. I'm gonna go ahead and use my Dragoon. Get rid of the fear. I know I burnt up a little. Oh no. Okay. No, no. I'm about to say, I thought that a parcel charge may have gave me an extra turn or something, but I don't think it did. Take this, Firebrand.
Shot!
70 damage. There we go. Well, at least I'm not scared no more. You know, maybe we should take that as a lesson. If we feel scared, we need to just... Oh. Oh, that ain't good. I was about to say, If you're feeling like you're scared, you know, just turn into a half dragon man and that'll fix it right there. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and defend. Good thing I did. Okay. I want to get his health up some more. Need to get everybody's health up. At least this thing is like super slow. I think we made a smart decision taking out the Dragoon first. Arg. We're gonna do one more round of healing and then I'll start attacking again. Well, I was gonna do one more round of healing. I started attacking the dart though.
Yes. Go. Volcano.
Well, dart and her. 14 damage. 93. Ouch.
Yes. Go. Volcano.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and start attacking with Lavitz now. Bop.
Harpoon. Yes. Go. Volcano.
Okay. He's got the fear put back in him.
Yes. Go.
I'm gonna have to attack a few more times before I have enough S. Well, I'm gonna have to attack one more time. Gonna have to attack before I can transform.
Harpoon.
Thank you for not attacking Dart right now. Okay, gonna go ahead and transform. Go ahead and give him a good old-fashioned flame shot. Boom! Attacking power up again? $46? Oh, good God. Just gonna have to defend with the ones that are low. Attack with the ones that have some HP to deal with it. There we go, we got him. I have to say, it's a lot of fun trying to work through this without using any healing stuff. I like it. You know, having to actually use your Dragoon form to heal your status elements, stuff like that. It's bringing out a whole different way of playing this. I love it. You have Survey strength. My efforts were to no avail. I even used betrayal to obtain this power. I still don't understand. Why did you betray my father? You were not like this. Nobody could be stronger than your father. That was the only thing I could never conquer. I had admiration for him, as a mate and as a friend. But time goes by and it turned into this feeling. This fear from realizing the limits of your ability. This fear that goes nowhere. The only thing you can do is curse yourself for weakness. But you couldn't overcome your fear by defecting to Dole. You needed to overcome my father. You know, I guess that boils down to Graham here fell into the trap of trying to compare yourself to someone else way too hard. Because there's nothing wrong with being like, okay, well that's awesome, that inspired me. But at the same time, everybody's different. Not everybody has the same skill sets. And it's like, you gotta realize that you are you and they are them. And there's some things that only you can do. And there's some things that only they can do. And so the best thing to do is to work together as a team. And you come together, I gotta put my controller down. Basically, you end up coming together like this. This. Everybody working together. There was an alternative. If only I could obtain a new power, I could be equal to or surpass him. That was the Dragoon spirit I got from His Majesty Dole. Lavitz, live strong. Now I can go to be with Survey. Are you sure you want that to happen? You sure he might not just slap you around when you get to the other side? I don't know. And then he just vanished. He is lucky to be dead now. Greed for power eventually conquers you. Unleashed power generates only sorrow. You should have known that. He was lucky to die now and avoid even more sorrow. And then, what? What is this? Such a coincidence. It can't be. Or is this fate? Lavitz, maybe you too are. Dart is right. The Dragoon spirit of the Jade Dragon recognized you as the next master. I am a Dragoon? I deserve to rule dragons? Not only do you deserve, but you have an obligation to accept your fate as a Dragoon, don't you? It's what Graham left for me. I understand. I accept it. The fate of a Dragoon. I will use this power for justice and freedom. Like Dart and Rose. Used for justice. Ha. Acquire Dragoon Spirit of Jade Dragon. Good for you, Lavitz. Ah. Good for you, Lavitz. Like, he didn't just receive, like, condemnation of a dragon spirit. Like, oh, good for you. You know, like he just aced a test or something. Shauna? Can't breathe. Too much poison? We cannot make it over Velud carrying Shauna. Then we have to go to Lohan. Lohan? A commercial town? Yes, that's it. I heard there is a great doctor there. Hurry. climb up this. You know, saying that it was the nest of the dragon, doesn't that imply that it was having babies? But we don't see no little dragon babies running around. What I think I might do... Well... I can get in here and get started anyway. I'm ending at 8 tonight, but I'll be streaming this some more tomorrow at around 4:30. My schedule should be updated on Twitch to represent what I'll be trying to do tomorrow. I'll only be able to stream for about an hour tomorrow, though. What a crowd, and we are in the middle of a war. It's true. If I were fine, it would be fun. You'll get well soon. Sanator? I couldn't believe it was dragon's poison until I saw it with my own eyes. I have never seen such symptoms. There is nothing wrong with the body. At least that's how it seems, but her consciousness is closed inward after she arrived here. It seems the mind is poisoned, not the body. I don't think the clinic can help her. I'm sorry, but in this condition, it could be a week if she's lucky. Can't you do something? I'll do everything I can. What was such a cute girl doing with a legendary monster? She was kicking its rear is what she's doing. She fought against it to save the country. Exactly. Think hard. Is there anything you can do? Hold on. If we can get some Dragoni plant, she might live. Really? I read it in a secret heirloom book. The problem is, as with dragons, Dragoni plant exists only in legend. Cannot say for sure if it really exists. Even so, we cannot wait like this doing nothing. Let's go look for Dragoni plant on our own. We at least might be able to find something in this town. Lohan is a commercial town with where everybody is welcome. There should be some information here. Although it is temporary, I will try to staunch the poisoning. I'm not called the best doctor in Serdio for nothing. I will rise to the occasion. All right. Excuse me. Wait a second. Before I forget. Hey, buddy. Gonna go ahead and stay the night. And I'm going to go ahead and save for the night. Let me check out Lavitt's additions first. He's far away. Not too far from maxing out Volcano either. Okay, yeah. Now I have to use Dart for a little bit. And we'll have a full party of Dragoons. But okay. Go ahead and save. And so I'm gonna go ahead and end it there tonight. As I said, we'll pick up some tomorrow at 4:30. Which really it worked out anyway. That was a good place to end it on. We beat a major boss. We beat the first dragon. We are like inches away of getting everybody in our party with a Dragoon Spirit, and that will be really handy. And so, yeah, we're making good progress so far. It looks like it's still definitely possible. But we'll just have to go and see what happens. Thanks so much for watching, and Lenny Turbo, thank you for following. I appreciate it. And y'all have a good night and a beautiful tomorrow. Take care.